Hello and welcome to today's blockbuster between these two sides competing in this action-packed form of cricket. The floodlights are already on, the crowd's pretty lively, so we should be in for entertaining evening's cricket. I have the great pleasure of Tony Gregg's company in the commentary box today. A little earlier, Tony took a look at the pitch. What are your thoughts on how it'll play?
Good evening, everyone. This is a pretty good pitch. There won't be any great movement for the seam bowlers, but there might be just enough if they can bowl in the right place. There could be some spin from the start, but certainly later on the ball will begin to turn more. For the batsmen, if they play sensibly, there are some big scores to be had out there. This is definitely a good toss to lose.
I can see the captains are on their way out to the middle for the crucial toss, so let's see what happens. Looks like they'll be coming out to bat then. Many people would have bowled first, but it could be worth the risk. Excitement's beginning to build as the start of play approaches.
The captain really should be attacking from the start of the first innings, as early wickets are crucial.
The quick bowler to start the first over. It's a lovely way to get off the mark. That clattered into the hoardings. Immaculate timing. He's got hold of that.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
That was a really classy shot. The ball just runs out. He's got him! Let's look at that again. Tremendous timing. Great shot. What a way to get off the mark.
Well, he read the middle, that's sick.
Top quality shot. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield.
Oh, super shot again.
He's got away with that. They're appealing. And from another angle.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
Great shot.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He found the gap with precision. That's a real crowd pleaser. The ball just got him! Let's look at that again. New batsman in. We'll be really disappointed with that. One more to the extras column. That's out! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Well held by the fielder. That took a long time to come back.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. The ball just runs out into the... That's out, caught. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
He wasn't there for very long as he scored shots.
Let's have a look at the action replay. That's nicely played. That's raced away through.
That was a fine shot for 4.
This over's proving to be quite expensive. That really is an expensive over. Caught. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
That's an important catch. He did well to hang on to it.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. That was a mighty hit.
Wonderful shot. He hit right through and it's disappeared out of the ground.
Batsman coming back for 2. That's a really good shout. Got him! That breakthrough now exposes the tail.
There was never a run there. I can't believe they even tried for it.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Real concentration required from the new batsman here. He'll be gutted to put that one down. We hear commentators talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but they're appealing. He's hit that well. That was superb placement.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. Another over gone. He's got it! Let's have a look at that again. So into the tail now, and these all the batsmen have got to show some resistance. Out! No, he's dropped it!
Well, that's exactly what the slips are there for. They really shouldn't drop chances like that.
Batsmen are coming back for a second. Caught him. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
That's an important catch. He did well to hang on to it.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. The tail's really exposed now. Nothing scored there. Very good over. He's played that beautifully once more.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
Oh, he's dropped.
The England teams are picked. The Australians, because they play a lot less at first class level, they are...
Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Batsmen are coming back for 2.
Well, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
He's certainly given that some stick. 6 runs. He hit that with great power. of the over. Well, that's a cracking shot. That was superb placement.
Wonderful shot. He's hit that way into the middle of next week.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. He's played that beautifully. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He hit that with great power. Well, the bowler's taking a bit of stick out there. Well, the batsman didn't read that one at all. Batsman coming back for a second. Big appeal. Well, that's a cracking shot. He's found the gap with that one.
He picked his spot well there.
He hit that with great power. And the end of the over. That's out, caught. And from another angle. So into the tail now, the wickets could start to tumble. Out for naught, back to the dressing room and the coaching room. Let's have a look at that again. That brings the innings to a close. He's heading back to the pavilion rather quicker than we would have hoped.
The opening batsmen have a vital job. Their goal must be to see off the opening bowlers.
That's a good shout. Let's have a look at the action replay.
No tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion.
There's the red light. He's out.
He doesn't look best pleased with his partner there. It certainly wasn't the greatest call in the world.
Absolute concentration required from any man in. Oh dear, that's probably softened up a bit. No run taken off that ball. Big appeal. It looks like the third umpire's been called in on this one. Let's look at that again. There's the red light. He's out.
It seems like miles back to the pavilion when you got out cheaply.
Right-hander and left-hander at the crease now. Run rate's climbing now. Batsman coming back for two.
Take advantage of the bounce and the speed in the beginning. We want slow bowlers also to have a...
No run taken off that ball. Thin edge. Let's have a look at that again. The run rate's climbing now. Edge. Another over gone. Batsman coming back for 2. That's well played. That's gone a long way, but it just bounced inside the boundary. 4 runs. Batsmen are looking for 2. Beautifully played. That's beaten the fielder to the fence.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
They're making changes to their field placement to see if that can buy them a wicket. Right out of the top drawer. That's raced away for 4.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
No ball.
No ball. No balls these days mean the batsman has a free hit. He can only be run out off this ball. That's straight up in the air. Batsmen are looking for 2. Four more.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
That was a confident shot. Very expensive over. He really made a mess of the batsman's stumps. That was right out of the top drawer.
Deserved a half century for that knock, but fell short.
Let's look at that again. I'm sure the new lovely shot. The ball really races over this outfield.
Smashing shot.
Batsman coming back for a second. of another over. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Great stroke play. That's beaten the field to offence.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
Beautifully bowled, beaten all ends up. That's beautifully played, the ball coming right out of the middle of the bat. That'll be 4 more.
That was beautifully put away.
Let's take another look at that in replay. Batsmen are coming back for 2. They're having a shout. No response from the umpire. Let's have a look at that again. Beautifully played. You just can't fault the placement there. 4 runs.
That was a fine shot.
He was beaten all ends up by that one. The batsman really had no answer to that ball.
I think he needs to spend a bit more time in the nets to iron out those errors in his game.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. So, new batsman at the crease. Batsmen are coming back for 2. We know that climatic... Dropped. Got him! Beautifully played. He got his foot right to the pitch.
Oh, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
Give him width and you'll get punished. Well, that's wonderfully timed. That's raced away through.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
He hit that over the top expertly. Big shout. The umpire's calling for the... Nice shot.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
The crowd enjoyed that shot.
That's demoralising for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
He placed that superbly. Lovely shot.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, way forward.
Give him width and you'll get punished. Gone. Yet again the batsman fails to follow the ball and he's out.
Great catch. It's important not to miss anything in the field at all.
Let's have a look at that again. New tail-end batsman in now. So the required run rate's only 3 and over now. They should see it home from here. That's it. It's all over. There's the winning run.